To say I'm guilty or shocked at the verdict of Donald Trump's 34 counts of his felony hush money trial is beyond an understatement. We knew that this verdict was going to be long, okay? If you follow along, if you're in tune with what's really going on, most of this, if not all of this, is politically motivated. They do not want this man to sniff the White House come November because they know Donald Trump will win the election next year. Whether you like the man or not, the choices that we've been given, he is clearly the better candidate than sleepy Joe Biden. And I'm not the biggest fan of Donald Trump. His mouth is completely reckless. I've been on record saying this multiple times. But out of the two candidates, out of the two party systems that we've been given, Donald Trump is clearly the better choice for the president of the United States. And this verdict of this hush money trial was strictly politically motivated. Now let's take a look. Donald Trump became the first former American president to be convicted of felony charges Thursday as New York jury found him guilty of all 34 charges in a scheme to illegally influence the 2016 election through a hush money payment to a porn actress who said the two had sex. Trump sat tone-faced while the verdict was read as cheering from the street below could be heard in the hallway of courthouse 15th floor, where the decision was revealed after more than 9 hours of deliberation. Now, obviously, Trump said this was rigged. It was a disgraceful trial. He told reporters and that the real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people, which rightfully so. The judge named Judge Juan M. Merchant set sentence for July 11th, days before the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. Is that a coincidence? You be the judge of that. Where GOP leaders who will remain result in their support in the aftermath of their verdict are expected to formally make him their nominee. So now let's take a further look into Trump's 34 felony counts. Okay, so his 34 felony counts include this. A stone-faced Donald Trump made numerous courthouse appearances, was confronted with 34 felony counts, charging him to bury allegations of extramarital affairs that arose during the first White House campaign. Okay, so if they're saying that it's a hush money trial, is that he influenced the election and whatnot, again, you be the judge of that. I don't think he did. But let's just say he paid this porn star, which I don't know how a porn star could have any influence in influence an election or whatnot. What about all the other people who have done it wrong in their trial? Let's look at the Clintons. Hillary Clinton's emails that got exposed. She didn't face no trial. What about good old Dr. Fauci and the COVID lies and the forced COVID vaccinations? He didn't face no trials, yet there's been numerous reports of him fucking funding this shit, this gain of function. There has been documentations, emails back and forth of him funding this thing, yet there were zero trials for Dr. Fauci. Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son, there's laptop video evidence of this man doing disgusting sexual things, smoking crack off of somebody's ass, child molestation and whatnot. Zero trials for him, zero charges for him. Hell, what about the Epstein list and all the Epstein clients, all of the sex trafficking and disgusting things that they've done? Zero charges, zero trials for them. What about the DC war criminals? Zero charges, zero trials for them. This is all politically motivated. They do not want Donald Trump to sniff the White House because people have seen the last 4 years of Joe Biden and they do not want another 4 years of Joe Biden. All of this is politically motivated. He was also, I believe, in other trials saying, well, you know, Trump falsified his bank documentations and the properties that he owned. First of all, every fucking businessman does that in real estate. That was a complete bullshit trial. They want to talk about, well, Trump took out loans and overstayed the properties. And so, you know, when the banks who do their own due diligence, they look at the properties and they have their own evaluation of it. They say, hey, if you think that this property is worth $2 million, we think it's worth $1 million, we will give you the $1 million loan. And the bank CEOs, stuff like that, who said, yeah, we did our own due diligence and Trump paid us back the money along with the interest. But they want to say, well, no, you cannot do that because they don't like Trump. Every other businessman who's in real estate and whatever is there to make money does the exact same practices. But it's the fact that it's Donald Trump. Will do everything in their power to make sure that man does not sniff the White House. Because if you're going to prosecute that man for the 2016 hush money allegations to a porn star, they need to prosecute Hillary Clinton with her emails. You need to prosecute Dr. Fauci with his COVID lies and him burying thousands of COVID documentation. You need to prosecute Hunter Biden for damn near all the disgusting videos that are on their laptop. You need to prosecute the DC war criminals. You need to prosecute anybody who commits even a fraudulent of activities, because what he is being alleged is nowhere near disgusting. But again, it is all political game. So I'm going to continue to read here. So we're going to go. So even though Trump has been found guilty of these allegations of the 34 indictment, this will not stop him or disqualify him from continuing to run for the presidency. The charge carries a maximum of 4 years in prison, though they could also carry shorter sentences, fines, or probation. Most likely he's going to get a fine or probation because they know he is the Republican nominee. They're not going to put him in jail. I think the country would. Why? There are more MAGA supporters than they are Democratic supporters. You know, the tide is turning. And I feel like this is even going to encourage voters to go out and vote for him more. People who are tuned into this, it's like, hold on. People have done way less than that and got harder crimes. People who have done way more disgusting things got lesser time than that. So why? Is because they simply do not like Donald Trump. The arrangement in Manhattan courthouse was stunning, humbling spectacle for the first ex-president. The indictment centers of allegations that Trump falsified internal business records, which I said, at his private company while trying to cover up an effort to illegally influence the 2016 election by arranging payments that silent claims potentially harmful to his candidacy. Include 34 counts of fudging records related to checks Trump sent to his personal lawyer and problem solver to reimburse him for his role in paying off a porn actor who said she had sexual encounters with Trump years earlier. But yet Hillary Clinton, who had thousands of, not hundreds of thousands of emails, is still scot-free with no trial. But okay, I digress. So let me know what you guys think about this. Do you agree, disagree with the decision? Do you agree, disagree with my commentary? Leave your comments down below. Smash like, subscribe to the channel. I will catch you guys later.